Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Driving Insights Podcast by M5 Management Services, where we cover ways for your fixed operations department to gain efficiency, customer retention, and long-term profitability. I'm your host, Tim Harkins, brand manager here at M5 Management Services, and on today's show, we'll talk about the challenges service managers face in balancing their many responsibilities and how implementing effective processes can transform department performance. We'll explore the power of proactive leadership, the importance of prioritizing process management, and strategies for overcoming common implementation hurdles. So buckle up. You're listening to Driving Insights. Now, before we dive into today's show, let's talk about the power of change. The Complete Service Manager Workshop, led by industry expert Lee Harkins, is your catalyst for this transformation. In just 5 days, you'll gain tools to revolutionize your service department, from advanced financial strategies to cutting-edge customer experience tactics. Everything you learn is designed for immediate impact. Ready to be the driving force of change in your dealership? Visit www.m5ms.com and click the top banner. Don't miss this chance to transform your career. The power of change is in your hands. Seize it now. Now on to the show. So, service managers juggle a complex array of tasks every day. Their responsibilities span from ensuring customer satisfaction to overseeing repair processes, managing technician communication, and maintaining facility standards. The role demands a keen eye for detail and the ability to switch gears rapidly between different aspects of the business. Customer relations form a critical part of the service manager's duties. This involves handling NPS and CSI scores to handling situations where customers are particularly dissatisfied or upset. These interactions require diplomacy, problem-solving skills, and the ability to turn potentially negative experiences into positive outcomes. The repair process itself falls squarely within the service manager's purview as well. They must ensure that repairs are carried out efficiently, accurately, and to the highest standards. This involves overseeing technician work, managing parts inventory, and coordinating with other departments to ensure smooth operations. Interacting in the service drive is another key responsibility. Service managers often find themselves on the front line, sometimes greeting customers, assessing their needs, and setting expectations for their service experience. This face-to-face interaction is crucial for building trust and fostering long-term customer relationships. Training is an ongoing concern for service managers too. They must ensure that their team stays up to date with the latest automotive technologies, repair techniques, and customer service best practices. This might involve organizing training sessions, identifying skill gaps, and promoting a culture of continuous learning within the department. Expense control is yet another hat the service manager wears. They must keep a close eye on departmental costs, from labor to parts to overhead expenses. Balancing the need for quality service with financial prudence is a constant challenge that requires astute financial management skills. Facility maintenance might not be the most glamorous part of the job, but it's essential for creating a professional environment that instills confidence in customers and provides a comfortable workspace for employees. Service managers must ensure that the facility is clean, well organized, and properly equipped. With such a diverse array of responsibilities, it's easy to see why many service managers feel pulled in multiple directions. The challenge lies not just in managing each of these areas, but in striking the right balance between them. This balancing act is at the heart of effective service management and can make the difference between a thriving department and one that struggles to keep up. Now, one of the most significant challenges faced by service managers is avoiding the trap of reactive management. It's all too easy to fall into a pattern of constantly putting out fires, dealing with the most pressing issues as they arise, and never finding the time to step back and take a more strategic approach. Reactive management often manifests as a constant state of urgency. Managers find themselves bouncing from one crisis to another, never quite getting ahead of the curve. This might involve spending hours dealing with an angry customer, scrambling to find parts for an unexpected repair, or mediating conflicts between staff members. While these issues certainly require attention, allowing them to dominate the workday can lead to a perpetual state of stress and inefficiency. The danger of reactive management is that it creates a cycle of firefighting. By constantly addressing immediate concerns, managers never have the opportunity to implement systems and processes that could prevent these issues from arising in the first place. This leads to a work environment characterized by chaos and unpredictability, which can be draining for both managers and their teams. At M5, we see this type of situation a lot. Our consultants have walked in your shoes and know exactly the kind of struggles that take place in a service department. It's primed them to assist you in getting your shop organized and running like a well-oiled machine. Proactive leadership, on the other hand, involves anticipating challenges before they occur and implementing strategies to mitigate them. It requires a shift in mindset from dealing with problems to preventing them. This approach might involve analyzing patterns in customer complaints to identify recurring issues, implementing training programs to address skill gaps before they lead to mistakes, or creating a standardized process to ensure consistency in service delivery. The benefits of proactive leadership are numerous. It creates a more stable work environment, reduces stress levels, and allows for more efficient use of time and resources. Proactive leaders are able to focus on long-term goals and strategic initiatives rather than being constantly bogged down by day-to-day crises. However, the transition from reactive management to proactive leadership is not always easy. It requires a conscious effort to break out of the established patterns and resist the urge to immediately tackle every problem that arises. This can be particularly challenging in a fast-paced service environment where issues often demand immediate attention. One strategy for moving towards proactive leadership is to schedule regular time for strategic planning and process improvement. This might involve setting aside a few hours each week to review departmental performance, identify trends, and brainstorm solutions to recurring issues. Now, it's crucial to treat this time as sacred, resisting the temptation to cancel or postpone it in favor of addressing immediate concerns. Another key aspect of proactive leadership is empowering team members to handle routine issues independently. By providing clear guidelines and decision-making frameworks, managers can free up their own time to focus on more strategic matters. This not only helps in shifting towards a more proactive approach, but also contributes to team development and job satisfaction. When examining the typical priorities of a service manager, it's common to find that process management often takes a back seat to more immediate concerns. Customer relations, repair oversight, and service drive interactions tend to dominate the daily schedule. While these areas are undoubtedly important, relegating process management to the bottom of the priority list can have far-reaching negative consequences. Managing processes effectively is the foundation upon which all other aspects of service department operations are built. Well-designed, efficient processes can streamline operations, reduce errors, improve customer satisfaction, and ultimately drive profitability. Now, by prioritizing process management, service managers can create a more organized, predictable work environment that benefits both staff and customers. Consider, for example, the impact of a well-managed appointment process. When appointments are scheduled efficiently with appropriate time allocations and clear communication, it sets the stage for a smooth service experience. Technicians can plan their work more effectively, parts can be ordered in advance, and customers are less likely to experience unexpected delays. This single process improvement can have a cascading positive effect on multiple areas of the service department. Similarly, a robust dispatch process ensures that work flows smoothly through the shop. When technicians are assigned jobs based on their skills and availability, and when there's a clear system for prioritizing work, it leads to faster turnaround times and more efficient use of resources. This not only improves productivity, but also enhances customer satisfaction by reducing wait times and improving the accuracy of completion estimates. By placing process management at the forefront of their priorities, service managers can shift from a reactive to a proactive stance. Instead of constantly addressing issues as they arise, they can work on preventing problems before they even occur. This shift not only reduces stress and improves efficiency, but also allows managers to focus on strategic initiatives that can drive long-term success. It's important to note that prioritizing process management doesn't mean neglecting other important aspects of the job. Rather, it's about reorganizing that effective processes create a foundation that supports and enhances all other areas of responsibility. When processes are well managed, customer relations improve naturally as a result of smoother operations and fewer errors. Repair oversight becomes more straightforward when there are clear procedures in place for each step of the service process. Redefining priorities to focus on process management requires a mental shift. It means looking beyond the immediate fires that need to be extinguished and considering the long-term impact of systemic improvements. This might involve dedicating time each week to review and refine processes, seeking input from team members on areas that need improvement, and continuously measuring the effectiveness of implemented changes. Structure and clarity are the cornerstones of a well-run service department, and it's something we truly believe in at M5. When clear processes are established and accountability is firmly in place, it creates a framework that supports smooth operations, reduces errors, and enhances overall performance. Now, we've seen this in countless dealerships across the country, and it's one of the first things we addressed in our initial assessment week in a store. The power of this structure lies in its ability to provide guidance and direction, ensuring that everyone in the department understands their role and responsibilities. Establishing clear processes begins with a thorough analysis of the current workflow. This involves mapping out each step of the service process, from the initial customer contact through to the final vehicle delivery. By visualizing this journey, service managers can identify bottlenecks, redundancies, and areas where errors are likely to occur. This analysis forms the basis for creating standardized procedures that guide staff through each phase of the service experience. These procedures should be documented in detail, providing step-by-step instructions for handling various situations. For instance, a write-up process might include specific questions to ask the customer, a checklist for the initial vehicle inspection, and guidelines for explaining the expected scope of work. By standardizing these interactions, service advisors can ensure that they gather all necessary information consistently, leading to more accurate diagnoses and estimates. Accountability is the other half of the equation. Once processes are established, it's crucial to implement systems that hold team members responsible for following them. This doesn't mean creating a punitive environment, but rather one where expectations are clear and performance is regularly reviewed. Accountability measures might include regular audits of repair orders to ensure all required steps were followed, customer surveys to gauge satisfaction with the service experience, or productivity metrics for technicians. The power of structure extends beyond just improving efficiency. It also creates a sense of fairness and transparency within the department. When processes are clearly defined and consistently followed, it eliminates the perception of favoritism or arbitrary decision-making. Now, this can significantly boost morale and job satisfaction among team members. A structured environment with clear processes makes it easier to onboard new employees and cross-train existing staff. New hires can be quickly brought up to speed by following established procedures, while existing team members can more easily step into different roles when needed. This flexibility can be invaluable during busy periods or when covering for absent colleagues. Another benefit of establishing clear processes and accountability is the ability to continually improve operations. When processes are documented and performance is measured, it becomes much easier to identify areas for improvement. Service managers can use this data to make informed decisions about where to focus their efforts, whether it's additional training for staff, investment in new equipment, or refinement of existing procedures. It's important to note that implementing structure and accountability doesn't mean creating a rigid and flexible environment. The best processes are those that provide a framework for consistency while still allowing for individual judgment and flexibility to handle unique situations. The goal is to create a balance between standardization and adaptability, ensuring that the department can handle routine tasks efficiently while still being able to respond to unexpected challenges. A well-structured service department with clear processes is only effective if those processes are consistently followed. This is where a robust check and balance system comes into play. Such a system serves two crucial purposes: ensuring compliance with established procedures and identifying opportunities for continuous improvement. The first step in implementing a check and balance system is to establish key performance indicators, or KPIs, for each process. These might include metrics such as average repair time, customer satisfaction scores, or the percentage of multi-point inspections completed. By tracking these KPIs, service managers can quickly identify areas where performance is falling short of expectations. Regular audits form another critical component of an effective check and balance system. These audits might involve reviewing a sample of repair orders to ensure all required steps were followed, observing service advisors during customer interactions, or inspecting completed vehicles before delivery. The key is to make these audits a routine part of operations rather than a sporadic or punitive measure. Feedback loops are essential for turning the insights gained from these checks into actionable improvements. This might involve regular team meetings to discuss performance metrics, one-on-one coaching sessions with individual team members, or department-wide training initiatives to address common issues. The goal is to create a culture of continuous improvement where feedback is seen as an opportunity for growth rather than criticism. Technology can play a significant role in implementing an effective check and balance system. Many dealership management systems, or DMS, offer tools for tracking KPIs, generating performance reports, and even alerting managers to potential issues in real time. Our Rose Plus software is a great tool for tracking repair orders for technicians and service advisors both. By leveraging these tools, service managers can gain a more comprehensive and timely view of departmental performance. It's important to note that a check and balance system should not be purely top-down. Encouraging feedback from frontline staff can provide valuable insights into the practicality and effectiveness of established processes. Regular surveys or suggestion boxes can give team members a voice in the improvement process, fostering a sense of ownership and engagement. While ensuring compliance is crucial, the ultimate goal of a check and balance system should be continuous improvement. Each audit, each performance review, and each piece of feedback should be viewed as an opportunity to refine and enhance processes. This might involve tweaking existing procedures, implementing new technologies, or even completely redesigning certain aspects of the service experience. Now, is your service department feeling like a constant firefight? At M5 Management Services, we're your partners in creating calm from chaos. Our expert consultants will work with you to streamline your processes, boost efficiency, and elevate customer experiences. So say goodbye to daily emergencies and hello to a more structured, relaxed workday. Ready to transform your service management approach? Visit www.m5ms.com and fill out our free consultation form. Let's build a smoother, more profitable operation together. Now back to the show. The multi-point inspection process serves as an excellent case study for the importance of well-managed processes and effective check and balance systems. Many service departments struggle with resistance from technicians who view these inspections as a waste of time, often citing a belief that service advisors don't effectively sell the recommended services. This situation illustrates a breakdown in the service process that can have far-reaching consequences. When technicians skip or rush through multi-point inspections, it not only reduces potential service revenue, but also increases the risk of overlooking important maintenance or safety issues. This can lead to decreased customer satisfaction and missed opportunities for building trust and loyalty. The solution to this dilemma lies in implementing a comprehensive process that addresses the concerns of both technicians and service advisors. This might begin with clearly communicating the importance of multi-point inspections to all team members, emphasizing not just the potential for additional revenue, but also the role these inspections play in ensuring vehicle safety and customer satisfaction. Next, a standardized process for conducting and documenting inspections should be established. This might involve creating a digital checklist that technicians can quickly complete, ensuring consistency and thoroughness in every inspection. The process should also include clear guidelines for how inspection results are communicated to service advisors and ultimately to customers. On the service advisor side, the process should include specific steps for presenting inspection results to customers. This might involve training on how to explain the importance of recommended services, using visual aids to illustrate potential issues, and offering tiered options to make decisions easier for customers. A crucial element in solving this dilemma is implementing a check and balance system to ensure compliance and track results. This might include regular audits of repair orders to confirm that inspections are being completed, monitoring the rate at which recommended services are presented to customers, and tracking the conversion rate of these recommendations into actual service work. Feedback loops are essential in this process. Regular meetings between technicians and service advisors can help address any ongoing concerns and share success stories. Performance metrics should be transparently shared, allowing team members to see the direct impact of their efforts on both customer satisfaction and department revenue. By addressing the multi-point inspection process in this comprehensive manner, service departments can turn a point of friction into a valuable tool for improving customer service and driving revenue. This case study demonstrates how a well-managed process, supported by clear communication and effective checks and balances, can overcome common challenges in the service department. While every aspect of service department operations is important, certain key processes have a disproportionate impact on overall success. By focusing on these critical areas, service managers can create a foundation for excellence that permeates the entire department. The appointment process is one such key area. A well-managed appointment system sets the stage for a smooth service experience. This process should include accurate time allocation for different types of services, clear communication with customers about what to expect, and proactive measures to confirm appointments and reduce no-shows. An effective appointment process helps to balance workload, reduces wait times, and improves overall customer satisfaction. The write-up and walk-around process is another crucial area. This initial interaction sets the tone for the entire service visit. A standardized process ensures that service advisors gather all necessary information, set clear expectations with customers, and identify potential additional service needs. This might include a digital checklist to guide the walk-around, ensuring no areas are overlooked. Proactive customer communication throughout the service process is vital. This includes keeping customers informed about the status of their vehicle, any additional issues discovered during the service, and expected completion times. A well-defined process for this communication, including who is responsible and at what points contact should be made, can significantly enhance customer satisfaction and reduce anxiety. The dispatch process is critical for maximizing technician productivity and ensuring efficient workflow through the shop. This involves assigning jobs based on technician skills and availability, prioritizing work effectively, and managing the flow of information between technicians and service advisors. An efficient dispatch process can dramatically improve turnaround times and overall department productivity. The delivery process, often overlooked, is a key opportunity to cement customer satisfaction and set the stage for future visits. This should include a thorough explanation of the work performed, clear communication about any future service needs, and a process for gathering feedback on the service experience. A well-executed delivery process can turn a routine service visit into a loyalty-building experience. Each of these key processes should be supported by clear documentation, regular training, and ongoing performance monitoring. By focusing on these critical areas, service managers can create a ripple effect that positively impacts all aspects of the service department. When key processes are well managed, the positive effects extend far beyond the immediate tasks involved. This ripple effect touches every aspect of the service department and can significantly enhance overall business performance. Customer satisfaction is perhaps the most obvious beneficiary of well-managed processes. When appointments are scheduled efficiently, write-ups are thorough, communication is proactive, and delivery is handled professionally, customers experience a smooth, hassle-free service visit. This positive experience not only encourages repeat business, but also leads to valuable word-of-mouth referrals. Employee satisfaction also sees a marked improvement. Well-defined processes reduces stress and confusion, giving team members clear guidelines for their roles and responsibilities. This clarity can lead to increased job satisfaction, lower turnover rates, and a more positive work environment overall. Financial performance is another area that benefits from effective process management. Efficient scheduling and dispatch processes maximize technician productivity, while thorough multi-point inspections and effective presentation of additional services can significantly boost service revenue. Reduced errors and rework lead to lower costs and improved profitability. The reputation of the dealership as a whole can be enhanced through excellence in service department operations. In an age where online reviews and social media can significantly impact a business's reputation, consistently positive service experiences can become a powerful marketing tool. Even areas that might seem unrelated, such as parts inventory management, can benefit from well-managed service processes. Accurate forecasting of service needs based on scheduled appointments and typical repair patterns can lead to more efficient parts ordering and reduced carrying costs. This ripple effect demonstrates why process management should be a top priority for service managers. By focusing on creating and maintaining effective processes, managers can drive improvements across all aspects of the department and contribute significantly to the overall success of the dealership. Now, one thing we need to be clear upon, implementing effective processes and management systems is not without its challenges. Two of the most significant hurdles service managers face are finding the time to implement the changes and developing the necessary management skills to lead these initiatives. The time constraint is a common issue for many service managers. With the daily pressures of running a busy department, it can seem impossible to carve out time for process improvement and strategic planning. However, this is a classic case of short-term thinking undermining long-term success. The time invested in developing and implementing effective processes will ultimately save far more time than it consumes. One approach to overcoming the time challenge is to start small. Rather than attempting a complete overhaul of all processes at once, managers can focus on one key area at a time. For example, they might begin by refining the appointment scheduling process. By dedicating just an hour or two each week to this task, significant improvements can be made over time without overwhelming the daily workload. Another strategy is to delegate certain tasks to trusted team members. This not only frees up the manager's time, but also helps develop leadership skills within the team. For instance, a senior technician might be tasked with reviewing and improving the multi-point inspection process, while an experienced service advisor could take charge of refining the customer communication procedures. Developing management skills is another crucial aspect of successful implementation. Many service managers rise through the ranks based on their technical knowledge or customer service skills, but may lack formal management training. This can make it challenging to implement and maintain new processes effectively. To address this, service managers should seek out opportunities for professional development. This might include attending management workshops like the Complete Service Manager Workshop in November, pursuing online courses in process improvement or lean management like with M5 University, or even seeking mentorship from more experienced managers within the dealership or broader automotive industry, much like our consultants. Now, one particularly valuable skill for service managers to develop is data analysis. As processes are implemented and refined, the ability to interpret performance metrics and identify trends becomes increasingly important. Managers who can effectively analyze data are better equipped to make informed decisions and drive continuous improvement. Communication skills are also vital for successful implementation. Managers need to be able to clearly articulate the reasons for changes, the expected benefits, and the specific roles team members will play in the new processes. They also need to be adept at gathering feedback and addressing concerns from their team. It's important to recognize that developing these skills and implementing new processes takes time. Managers should be patient with themselves and their teams, understanding that change is a gradual process. Celebrating small wins along the way can help maintain motivation and build momentum for larger changes. Seeking support from dealership leadership can also be crucial in overcoming implementation challenges. When upper management understands the long-term benefits of effective process management, they may be more willing to provide resources, whether that's additional staff to help with implementation, budget for training programs, or simply the authority to make necessary changes. The difference between successful service managers and those who struggle often comes down to their approach to process management and their ability to balance the various demands of their role. Successful managers typically have a proactive mindset. They understand that investing time in developing and refining processes pays dividends in the long run. These managers often start their day with a clear plan, allocating time for both immediate tasks and long-term improvement initiatives. They're not constantly firefighting. Instead, they've created systems that allow their department to run smoothly, freeing up time for strategic thinking and continuous improvement. These managers have usually developed strong delegation skills. They trust their team members with responsibilities and empower them to make decisions within clearly defined parameters. This not only lightens the manager's workload, but also fosters a sense of ownership and engagement among staff. Successful managers are also typically strong communicators. They keep their team informed about department goals, performance metrics, and upcoming changes. They're adept at explaining the rationale behind new processes and are open to feedback from their staff. This two-way communication helps ensure buy-in for new initiatives and allows for quick adjustments when needed. Data-driven decision-making is another hallmark of a successful service manager. They regularly review key performance indicators, using this information to identify trends, spot potential issues before they become problems, and make informed decisions about where to focus improvement efforts. But perhaps most importantly, successful managers often report higher job satisfaction. Despite the challenges of their role, they feel in control of their department and can see the positive impact of their efforts. This sense of accomplishment can be highly motivating, creating a positive cycle of continued improvement and success. In contrast, struggling managers often find themselves trapped in a reactive cycle. They spend most of their time dealing with immediate crises, leaving little opportunity for strategic planning or process improvement. These managers may feel like they're constantly putting out fires, leading to high stress levels and job dissatisfaction. Struggling managers often lack clear processes or fail to enforce existing ones consistently. This can lead to a chaotic work environment where staff members are unsure of their responsibilities or how to handle various situations. The resulting confusion can lead to errors, customer complaints, and decreased productivity. Communication breakdowns are common in departments led by struggling managers. They may fail to keep their team informed about important changes or performance expectations. This can lead to misunderstandings, resistance to new initiatives, and a general sense of disconnection among staff members. Struggling managers may also have difficulty with delegation, either because they don't trust their team members or because they haven't established clear processes for various tasks. As a result, they often find themselves overwhelmed trying to personally handle too many aspects of the department's operations. These managers often report high levels of stress and job dissatisfaction. They may feel like they're constantly falling behind, unable to get ahead of daily challenges. This negative experience can create a downward spiral, making it increasingly difficult to implement positive changes. The contrast between these two types of managers underscores the importance of effective process management and balanced leadership. While the role of a service manager will always involve challenges, those who prioritize creating and maintaining effective processes, who communicate clearly with their team, and who take a proactive approach to department management are far more likely to experience success and job satisfaction. The key to success as a service manager lies in striking the right balance. By prioritizing process management, implementing effective check and balance systems, and continually developing their management skills, service managers can create a well-run department that benefits customers, employees, and the dealership as a whole. While the journey to achieving this balance may be challenging, the rewards in terms of improved performance, reduced stress, and increased job satisfaction are well worth the effort. Service managers, fixed ops directors, and general managers. Tired of flying blind in your service department? ROSE Plus is the revolutionary repair order survey and evaluation software that gives you crystal clear financial visibility. Seamlessly integrating with your DMS, ROSE Plus offers a 360-degree analytical view of your service operations. Boost service advisor performance, optimize ad spend, uncover hidden opportunities, and nail your pricing strategy, all with data-driven precision. So, ready to transform your fixed ops? Visit www.m5ms.com and fill out our free consultation form to request a demo. With ROSE Plus, your service department's potential is in full bloom. Now, before we go, it's time for this week's homework. We've created a 10-point next step list for implementing effective process management and enhancing your service department's performance. It's available in the show notes and on our website, www.m5ms.com, under the Driving Insights section. You'll see the episode list and a link to download the next step list. This comprehensive guide covers everything from conducting a department audit to enhancing customer experience and implementing regular review processes. It's designed to help you transition from reactive to proactive leadership and create a more efficient, customer-focused service department. Don't miss this valuable resource to take your service operations to the next level. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it and thank you for listening. I've been your host, Tim Harkins, brand manager here at M5 Management Services. As always, if you have any questions or topic suggestions or may be interested in how M5 could help your fixed operations department, please contact us on our website, www.m5ms.com. Make sure to tune in next time where we'll talk about more industry topics that will help drive your fixed operations department to increased efficiency, customer retention, and long-term profitability. Thank you, everyone. This has been Driving Insights.